Hello. Hello. Is this on? Sync testing. Test. It's gotta be on. Alright. Hello everyone. I'm back again with another video where I'm on the wheel. I make a couple things in this video. Last time I think I only made one thing because I struggled most of that video, but I wanted to show you what it was like with me for a little bit more confidence. I mean, this video is still, it's not like, I ended up making bowls for this video, and I don't make bowls very much, so it's still like a learning process. I should do a video of me throwing something that I'm like more used to. Another thing that I'm not used to, that I'm showing you right now, is centering a small amount of clay. I've been practicing with bigger, like medium amounts of clay, and so I think it's the oddest thing that I'm struggling through smaller pieces of clay. Like, I get it with this one, but it took a little bit more time. I think I center it right now. Yeah. Yeah, it took more time than it needed, which I thought was funny. Because I do a bigger bowl after this one, and I'm able to center that one way easier and faster, and it came out better in my opinion. Because this one, you'll see, it gets a little wobbly during the end. Um, and I don't know why. I mean, I mean, you would think that since it's a smaller amount of clay, it'd be easier to center because it's a smaller amount and doesn't need that much pressure. So I don't know what my malfunction is with this one. Um, so these bowls that I made, there's a couple things. I realized that I don't make very many bowls, so there's a couple things that I noticed that I should work on. But you see how I'm pulling the walls right now? I think I made the rim, which is the top, uh, too skinny. I think I should have kept more clay on the top when pulling up on the walls. Right now, what I'm doing right now is just, it wasn't even at the top, and so I just got the needle tool and just cut it again and made sure everything was level. Um, but yeah, I think the rim was too skinny because I wanted it to fan out more, but since I didn't have that much clay on the rim, it wasn't expanding as much as I would like to. I mean, it still got wide enough, but I would have liked it to be a little bit wider. But something to learn for next time, which is good. All of this is a learning experience. Um, Overall, I did like these bowls. It was nice. It's funny because I recently made a friend, and her nickname is Bowl. It's kind of, I mean, it's kind of a long story, but I didn't realize that I was making bowls and making a video because she just saw subscribed to my YouTube channel, and so if she's watching this, if you're watching this right now, shout out to you. Made bowls. Um, but yeah, that didn't register with me until after I made the videos and a little bit before I did this commentary, which I thought just was funny. It was a good coincidence. So that's my bowl. This is the first bowl that I did. I'm going to show you the top view, which I thought was really great. Came out really smooth and nice. And then the side view, which I was very happy with. It was a little wobbly, but it's like you can't really tell when it stops moving, which I was happy with. So overall, I was happy with this one. I think I did make that one a little shallow, but for the purposes of what I'm using it for, what I'm making, I don't need it to be that thick of a base. So when I trim the foot, it's not going to be a problem. So this second one that I'm centering right now, it was way easier to center. It was still a little bit hard because I used a little bit firmer clay for some reason. I just I've been using softer clay, and I wanted to see what it felt like to do firmer clay. But I was able to center it really fast, and it felt good. It felt more centered than the last one, and you can see later is there's no wobble when I'm lifting the walls or anything like that. One thing that is nice about these time-lapse videos, when you speed up the video, you can really tell if it's centered or not centered because it wobbles like really bad in the video. You can really tell when it's shaking. When it's slower, like real time, it's less it's I can't I can't think of the word, but you can't see it as well. Um, so I really enjoy uh, recording myself while I'm doing this because it is a good learning experience for me. I'm able to see what I'm doing and then like improve from it. Like I was saying in the last video, I think it was the last video. I don't know. I said it somewhere, but it's really nice to see myself in the third person to see what I could do, and it really improved my like centering for the next time because I was able to see what I needed to do to change what I was doing wrong. So this is cool. So I might do more of these. Uh, I think next time I'll make a video of me doing something that I actually feel confident in making. Because the first one I was experimenting, and this one I'm making bowls, which I don't normally do. Um, but overall, I liked my bowls. They were nice. That's me attempting to wash my hands, which didn't work because I needed to pick up the camera and I didn't want my hands to get all clayey. As you can see too, I don't use as much water as I was before to make the pieces really soggy. So I'm really happy about that. Because normally the inside of that would just be soaked and puddled in water. Oh yeah, I totally forgot that I included this part in my video. Um, I trimmed I trimmed a lid for one of my pieces that I made, and I thought it was very satisfying, so I thought I'd record it, and I thought it would be a nice way to end the video. It doesn't look like a lid right now because I think I have to carve a lot of clay out in order to turn it into a lid. But I promise you, if you guys stay patient and just enjoy the clay being carved out, you will see a lid in the end. I promise you. You have to trust me, okay? Trusting is very scary, but you gotta do it for these purposes. But look how satisfying that was. I actually slowed down the video a little bit just to get that. Look at that. That's like my favorite part in this video is just getting all of that the excess clay off. It was very fun to do. I really don't like carving or not carving. I really don't like trimming pieces on the wheel because it's very hard to get that piece of clay in the very center of the wheel. It's a lot easier when you're centering wet clay because you can manipulate it and put pressure on it to get in the center. But these pieces that are already have been shaped, you have to just tap it into place, and it's just I'm not very good at it. There's a lot of potters that can just tap the piece into place and it's smack dab in the center and then they trim from there. I can't do that. And I was going to show you the process of me putting it in the center and trial and error, but I just didn't want to. So I just wanted to show what it looked like while I'm trimming it. And so that's what this is. Maybe one of these days I'll show the whole process, but for now I'm just showing the satisfying part of it. Um, yeah, I don't trim too many. This is my, I think this is my second lid I've ever done on the wheels. So, and I was very pleased with it. I mean, there are some things that I don't like about it, but for the most part, I liked it a lot. So, so out of the bowls and this, I say I felt pretty good about it overall, which is great. I mean, it's always nice to feel good about your own work. It's very hard for me personally to like how my art pieces turn out. You know, I feel like one main thing that artists have in common is that they always are their biggest critic. And I wasn't being too harsh with myself for this one. It's fun. Um, Especially ceramics in general. I'm trying not to be so hard on myself, just enjoying the process of it, which is something I need to do with my other, like my drawings too. But baby steps. I'll get there. um, Yeah, so now you can kind of see that it's starting to turn into a lid just a little bit. Um, Almost there. I think I'm almost done. By the way, I never asked how any of you guys were doing. I got so caught up in explaining what I'm doing and everything that I didn't ask how you guys were. How are you all? Doing all right? Doing not all right? It's okay if you aren't. And it's great if you are, you know? If you aren't, gotta. I'm sure better days are coming. I promise. Better days always come. If there's a bad day, there's a good day that's somewhere out there to equal it. I promise you that. I know that's a scary thing to promise, but it's a good promise to make. Um, yeah, but I hope you guys are doing well for the most part. Uh, I'm running out of things to say, so I'm going to say goodbye because it is pretty soon. But hope you guys drink some water, have a snack, hug someone, look up funny videos on YouTube, and stay safe out there. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. All right. Oh yeah, there's the lid. There's a finished product. All right. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wait, no, not goodbye yet. That's almost goodbye, but not quite. I'm almost done. Okay, yeah, now I'm gonna say goodbye.